Teapplix ActionShip can sync your online orders to QuickBooks seamlessly. In this tutorial, we will show you how to configure various options on the QuickBooks Integration Setup page in ActionShip. Under the Export Orders section, you can choose to export all orders or only shipped orders, and you can choose to create sales receipts, sales orders, or invoices. Sales receipts are paid sales orders and cannot be used to generate invoices. You can use them to reconcile with your actual bank payment. If you choose to create invoices, you will need to manually process payment later in QuickBooks. Under the Customer section, there are two options. You can choose to put all the orders from a marketplace under one customer name, or use each order's buyer or company name as the customer. The first option, per marketplace, is the default. It will ask you to select an existing customer from your QuickBooks for each marketplace you integrate. If you choose the second option, per order, and choose to use a company name as the customer, then for the orders with a missing company name, ActionShip will automatically use the buyer name. The Inventory section is about the order items. ActionShip always uses the item name in the QuickBooks to match the items in an order. If there is no matching item name found, you can choose to use a default item and select an existing item, or you can choose to hold on to the order and not sync it to QuickBooks until you create the item in your QuickBooks or map to an existing item. If you choose option to skip order, you will see a list of order items with no matching item names from QuickBooks on the QuickBook item mapping pages. You will need to select an existing item from the drop-down list of your QuickBooks items. If you are selling kit products or multi-packs, you should create them as inventory assembly type items in your QuickBooks. In this section, you can choose to automatically build assembly items. Under the section Shipping, Tax, and Discount, you need to pick an existing item from your QuickBooks for each of the fields. Even if you may not charge a shipping and handling fee, you are still required to select an item. Tax items will be used to tell QuickBooks your default tax code. More details about tax mapping is included in the tax mapping tutorial video. If you are using Teapplix for shipping, you will see the option to export the postage you spent. Under the Settlements and Refunds section, you can check the Amazon Refund checkbox if you would like to sync Amazon returns and refunds to QuickBooks. They will be generated as credit memos on top of the original Amazon order. Only the Amazon orders that were processed by ActionShip will have their returns synced to QuickBooks. Optionally, there is a checkbox for Amazon settlement reports, which allows you to sync those one-time charges from Amazon, such as a subscription fee, storage fee, etc. If you check this option, it will also include the Amazon refunds. To sync Amazon settlement reports, you need to go to the settlement mapping page and configure each of the records under the Other category, and select an existing item or account from QuickBooks to use. Please make sure all accounts you selected have set up in QuickBooks with a vendor. ActionShip will create debit or credit for each of these records. Under the section Per Account Mapping, you need to configure several mappings for each marketplace. Required mappings are Customer to use if you have chosen to use one customer per marketplace, and Account to use to deposit funds for sales receipts. Please make sure to select one that is already in your QuickBooks. Optional mappings include Class to further distinguish the FBA versus FBM orders. If you would like to record the Amazon fee total summary value in each sales receipt or invoice, you need to select an existing item from QuickBooks, and the item should be set up as discount type. Please note that for FBA orders, since Amazon only publishes the Amazon fee information in their settlement report every 2 weeks, if you choose to record Amazon fees, your FBA orders will be synced to your QuickBooks every 2 weeks, but will still create one sales receipt or invoice per order. After you complete the configurations on this integration page, make sure to click the Update button. Teapplix keeps a copy of the customer's accounts and items from your QuickBooks. If you add, modify, or delete anything in QuickBooks, you need to click on the Advanced Settings and check the Re-download checkbox to update the copy Teapplix has. If you would like to learn more about QuickBooks integration in ActionShip, click the Help button on the top of the page.